I'm Lauren, and today we are going to make blondies. This claims it's a vintage recipe. I don't know about that, but I do know, looking at all these ingredients, it looks really easy to make. First, because it's melted butter as opposed to softened butter, which always takes forever to do. I'm really interested to see how these come out. I don't commonly make brownies because they're just too chocolatey for me and too sugary. But for some reason, I always like blondies. Even though it's literally, it's just not, it's like the same ingredients-ish, except it's not like dark chocolate or anything. It's just brown sugar. I don't know. I'm excited to make them. I think they'll be fun and exciting. This looks really easy. All we really need is melted butter, flour, chocolate chips, brown sugar, normal sugar, salt, vanilla, and an egg. First, we're going to mix together the butter and the sugar, and because it's melted butter, I feel like it's going to take no time at all. But we'll see. Maybe this is deceiving. Also, for vintage recipe, there's an awful lot of sugar in this, right? Wasn't that like a hard to find thing? I don't know what it means by vintage, but that took like no mixing at all, like I thought. So now we're just gonna add our vanilla and our egg. All right, now we have our flour and our salt. And we're just mixing these together, and then we're going to add it into our batter. I keep thinking there should be baking powder or soda in this, and then I realize like brownies don't do that. At least as far as I know. They're dead son. We don't want them to. Yeah, that's why. Okay, now we're adding our chocolate chips, and we're supposed to slowly fold them in. And honestly, this whole process so far has been like 3 minutes. I feel like I'm making a boxed cake. It's so easy. But yeah, we're adding in chocolate chips. Okay, we have our batter. We have our, well, we're gonna put our brownie mixture in. I had to go off the guide, meaning the guide was here and I went here, because it wanted me to put melted butter on the bottom of this, put the wax paper, and then put more melted butter in. There's only so much melted butter I can tolerate, and it's all in this mixture right now. I can't tolerate anymore. So I used pan spray, which I think will be just as good. We'll see though. I'm very excited about how quickly this has all come together. To go in the oven now for about 30 minutes. Truly, the only thing I'm concerned about is like, will these guys be real fat? Like, will they be real high just because like this pan is kind of small? But this is an 8x8 pan. It's the kind they asked for. I think when these are all done, I'm gonna cut them teeny tiny because it would just be too much sugar for me. I think I would just be consuming too much sugar. When I have a lot of sugar, my ears, I hear buzzing in my ears, I get very, very shaky, and then I almost immediately fall asleep. It's like I have a huge crash like a child would, a high and a crash, way too quickly. So that's why I try to avoid a lot of sugar and butter. So I'll just cut these teeny tiny, but they look beautiful. All right, that's enough talking. I'm gonna put these in now. The oven's at 350, and these are gonna go in for 30 minutes. Okay, so we have our blondie all cooked, and it's not too high. It's quite dense, but I guess brownies are that way. I'm gonna cut it up in teeny tiny pieces now, though, because I'll like go crazy if they're not super small. They look very beautiful. They do look quite ooey gooey, which I have heard that is what brownies should be like. Like I said, I don't really eat brownies a lot, but these I'm excited about. I did cut them quite small for me, and then Dan has bigger ones. And I know it seems silly that I bake baked goods every single week, but I'm sensitive to sugar. But I'm not gonna just not eat baked goods. I'm just gonna bake them and cut my pieces small, and then give a lot to Dan, and then make him give them to his work, or like give them to friends. I'm just gonna not eat sugary things. I'm just gonna eat them teeny tiny. They smell really good. It's really good. As I ate it, I was trying to think, like, how does this taste like a chocolate brownie? And honestly, I guess I would need a chocolate brownie to sample with this to really determine the difference. So all I can say is right now is, yes, they are sugary and buttery, but they are very, very delicious. And a super easy recipe, by the way. It took no time, less than 10 minutes to pull everything together, maybe like 5 minutes, and then 30 minutes in the oven, only 30 minutes. Normally I have to check it a million times to make sure, but these, they went right in and came right out, and now they're perfect. Overall, successful Blondie recipe. Hooray! Bye everyone.